Game 1 of the NBA Finals is in the books, and we saw an excellently played game by the Denver Nuggets. They went on to defeat the Miami Heat in Game 1, 104-93, remaining undefeated at home in the postseason. Now, in this game, it was really dominated by Nikola Jokic. Now, Jokic didn't dominate in terms of scoring and having dropping 50 or 60, but he really controlled the flow and the game and offensive style of the Denver Nuggets. He got everybody going. I mean, he had 14 assists on the night. He was incredible, and everything ran through him. He got Michael Porter Jr. in flow. He got Aaron Gordon. He got Bruce Brown. All three of them, they finished in double figures. And when you have someone like Jokic who's just giving you the ball spot on the dime, all you have to do is just make the wide open shot or hit the open layup. That's simple basketball. That's easy. And Jokic had some help in the passing department as well, because Jamal Murray was right there with him. He had 10 assists, and he showed his playmaking ability. Jamal Murray is showing that he can do a lot of things on the offensive side of the ball. And he's a beneficiary of Jokic too, but he can also do his things on his own. He can shot create by himself. He doesn't need Jokic all the time. He can shoot threes. He can finish, playmake, as you saw. And then two together, they just complement each other so well. It's like a perfect storm. Now add in the rest of the team. Like I said, Michael Porter Jr., Bruce Brown, Aaron Gordon, Jeff Green. This was a perfect storm that just rained on Miami, and the Heat couldn't take it. And even when the Heat tried to stop Jokic when they went into that zone, Jokic said, okay, I'm now just going to dominate and start scoring. And that's what happened in that fourth quarter. That's how he ended up with 27 on the night. He just was dominating, showing his post skills, showing his footwork. I mean, he was just annihilating the Heat in the paint. And that's what happened in that fourth quarter. Now, into the Heat offensive side of the ball, Jimmy Butler played too passive. He needs to be more aggressive. And he did that sometimes in the Boston Celtics series when the Celtics made that huge run to tie the series 3-3. I saw it. That can't happen. He needs to be aggressive. He needs to look for his own shot. Stop trying to get guys involved 24/7 because they're going to need you to score. Jimmy, they're going to need you because they don't have no chance without you scoring against this Denver Nuggets team. Okay? Now, Bam played excellent, right? But you know how I feel about Bam. Game 2, we're going to see how he plays. Mr. Inconsistent. But the main problem with Miami was their three-point shooting. They was 13 for 39 on the night. Really, the only one that had it going was Gabe Vincent of the shooters. Duncan Robinson, Max Strus, Caleb Martin, who had an excellent series against the Celtics, came out in Game 1 and they were awful, being honest. They were inefficient. They couldn't hit their shots. And that's a shame because Bam, when he's playing great, that really helps this Miami Heat offense because it gets those shooters going. Well, it gets those shooters open looks. But if they're not hitting their shots, if they're not scoring, then it defeats the purpose. It doesn't matter anymore. And I know people were complaining that they only shot 2 free throws. Well, they shot 39 three-pointers. So, of course, you got to shoot only 2 free throws. You're not attacking. You're not being aggressive. Now, the refs are, iffy. You know how I feel about the refs. They've been terrible all playoffs long. But you got to play through. Same thing I said with every other team in the playoffs this year. You got to play through. But you have to stop shooting threes. You can't shoot 39 threes and complain about why you're not getting free throws. Because you're not driving. You're not attacking. You're not going to the paint. You're not being aggressive. So I think maybe they adjust that game plan. Eric Spoelstra, Miami Heat. They come back. Game 2. Who knows? But with a combination of the three-point shooting, the three-point attempts, Jimmy Butler's passiveness, Jokic with another triple-double, his passing ability, Murray's passing ability, and the scoring of the Denver Nuggets as a whole, it's the reason why the Heat lost. But we'll see what happens in Game 2. We'll see if the Nuggets can get this home sweep and remain undefeated at home, or if the Heat can bounce back with their adjustments and steal a game in Denver.